What is up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Excuse me. Today, I am trying to figure out which flippy fairway distance driver I want to be using. I have kind of narrowed it down to these two, the Essence and the Insanity. They both have great names. But I liked both of these molds in discs that I've thrown that were not quite as stable as these two specific discs. So I know that I can just get a stock run Essence or a stock run Insanity, and I can season it to where it needs to be because those other discs were that way. So I'm gonna try to figure out which disc I feel the most confident with and which one I'm gonna stick to for this year. Oh, that's so far. Oh, I'm actually routing it. Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's start walking. Very similar to what I did to find that I needed to be bagging in PD. I'm doing with these discs. I'm not trying to change my form to fit the disc. I want the disc to fit my form. And the fact that I have every manufacturer to choose from means I have a lot of different options, and so far, these are the two closest I found. So far. This tree with all the knots on the bottom is 350, and you're doing good to land on the path down there. Man, Essence is kind of showing off today. Ooh. Oh my goodness, that is so far down there. I barely threw that, and that went further than most fairway drivers I've ever thrown at full power. It was on 11's tee pad. Here, it's right in the middle of the path. At least I can find it. You know, but another big, huge factor to filming yourself that nobody talks about is when you play in the woods, you know where your disc went. And if you don't know where your disc went, you just scroll back and photo footage, you're like, it went to the left right behind that tree. Great way to find your disc so you don't lose them. Thankfully today I haven't had to look very hard. I don't know what that told me, but now I gotta go find him. Good thing I filmed it. So it's not a super great spot to land, but I would take that on most days over most places I land on this hole. Hole 18 is not the end all be all of distance driver testing shots. Does that mean I'm not gonna throw them off of here? Absolutely not. I am gonna throw them off of here because it's fun. Oh, it's way too low. But it holds. It just holds. I don't know what happened there. Also not a shot I would normally throw these discs on, but I needed to get back over to the tee of 20, so I'm gonna play this hole, sticking to the essence of disc golf and try to put it in the basket with one shot. Yep, not lucky today. Now this is a shot where I might pull out one of these in a tournament. Let's just keep it in the tunnel, keep it in the fairway, as far as you can go. This tee. I think I threw Essence for some. I've been trying to alternate so that I don't get one that always hits the good throws and the other one that always hits the bad throws. Oh boy. Fairway finder. The Essence is just, it's just a tiny bit more controllable, which makes sense since it is a slower speed disc. But also, if you watch the video about the Tesla and the PD and all those discs, MVP and Axiom distance drivers, because they have that overmold, just all seem to be super flat, which is fantastic for forehands. I am not really going to be bagging one of these discs on a forehand, so it's not necessarily something I'm going to be reaching for. That being said, I think right now, since I'm not super confident with either one, if I were to step out to a course in the open, I probably would stick the Insanity in. Course in the woods, probably throw the Essence. I may continue to do that for the rest of this season. I guess we'll just have to figure out and see what I feel confident with as I continue to throw them and practice with them. But for right now, I think I'm hitting fairways just a tiny bit better with the Essence. It's just a little bit easier to control. Not more controllable, it's easier to control. For me. Always that caveat. I guess if you've watched any of my videos for long enough, you may know that hole 18 at Lake Julian is kind of that shot that is going to be in almost every video, because I like to feel like I can throw far. So I throw it off of that tee pad and I can make mid-ranges go almost 400 feet, but it's downhill. So I throw off there because it's fun and because it is wide open. It does help show the flight of the discs, and it gives it plenty of hang time. Since I have such a low or flat release, it gives it plenty of hang time to actually, to usually pan out and show what the disc is gonna do. Where we're headed right now, I'm terming the tee pad you didn't know you needed. This is gonna be our last throw for today. Insanity, fantastic disc. Essence, fantastic disc. There might be some days out on the course where if you run into me, I might be backing the Essence of Insanity. So they're both great discs. They both fly amazing. Trying to determine what I'm gonna do. And both of these have been in and out of my actual tournament bag. So am I gonna throw these tournament discs over water? Is it stupid? Probably. Am I still gonna do it? Absolutely. Because it's the shot you didn't know you needed it until you had it. We're gonna throw both of them. Oh, I got so lucky. So extremely lucky on that one. If you enjoy content like this and you want to see more disc reviews and disc comparisons and stuff like that, make sure to subscribe, comment down below what you want to see next, and until next time, see you out on the course.